The history of China, which dates back to over 2,000 years, would be incomplete without the mention of some invasions, which underscores the country's emergence to greatness. Now, China has successfully transformed the relics of those incidents into huge attraction for visitors and citizens alike. This next report takes us to the Forbidden City and the Great Wall of China.
On a bright Friday morning in the month of August, thousands of visitors trooped down this path. The destination is the ancient city called Forbidden. It is located in the center of the imperial city of Beijing. Students and other holiday makers determined to savor what makes this place revered for centuries. This city was built within 14 years, between 1406 and 1420. It sits on a 72-hectare space and is surrounded by a 9.9-meter wall. There are over 900 rooms here. From the reign of Emperor Chu Di, who built the city, commoners were not allowed freely in there. Key element of that era is that the emperor's power could not be challenged. These contributed in giving the forbidden title to the city.
Forbidden City suffered so much in history. Now, first time in 1860, Anglo and French Allied forces invaded China. They launched the Second Opium War. Forbidden City was burned by fire. Okay, almost all the treasures were robbed by them. So if you like to watch Chinese treasures, I recommend you go to British Museum. There are so much. Okay, Chinese pieces.
After some invasions in the 17th century, successive leadership in the country ensured the preservation of the city as a reminder for the future generations of where they are coming from. Getting information from officials here was difficult due to language barrier, but it was gathered that during holidays like the summer, the city receives hundreds of thousands of visitors daily, and even the light midday shower was not enough to deter them. At the other end of Beijing city stands the Great Wall of China, listed as one of the wonders of the world. The over 21-kilometer wall was constructed in 7th century BC. It stretches along the ancient northern border as a means of protecting the territory from rampaging nomadic groups. The most popular parts of the wall were built between 1368 and 1644. More than 2,000 years after the building of the wall started, the Chinese have not forgotten how much the wall contributed to their survival.
Great Wall is a symbol of China, yeah? I think each one knows this place. Okay, now speaking of the Great Wall can be traced to the 7th century BC. At that time, China was divided into 7 kingdoms, same to Europe. Okay, in order to defend the enemy from neighbors, all the kingdoms built a long wall around their frontiers. These walls were today's Great Wall's base.
This inscription says, "You are not a hero if you have not been to the wall." For people from different parts of the world, visiting this place means the same thing.
It's quite big and steep, and there are a lot of people.
Oh, it's amazing. I like this place and I wanted to visit, and I'm here and I'm glad.
The people here, it's amazing, the culture, and also the food is wonderful. All the people, it's so kind. Then it's a really good experience, and being here is amazing. I think it's one of the most wonderful places I have ever seen in my life.
Before getting to the wall, every visitor, children and adults alike, share in the same experience of walking up the hill, even before the cable car now intervenes. Mao Zedong is known as the father of modern China. This statue stands in the middle of the Orange Island in Changsha district of Hunan province. Built in 2 years between 2007 and 2009, the monument is 32 meters tall and 41 meters wide. signifying the number of years the man popularly referred to as Chairman Mao led the Chinese Communist Party. All the way from the entrance, hundreds of people are conveyed in sightseeing vehicles and a lot more walking on foot to share in the memory of the man whose dream triggered the birth of what China has become.
That's the statue of Chairman Mao, Comrade Mao Zedong. And this statue, it's made of maple stone. And that when he was 32 years old. So the way he's looking at is the eastern way. That's where the sun rises. And also, that's where his university located. It's also on that way.
In almost every part of China, there is a preserved pointer to the country's journey towards the superpower it has become. A lesson for the present, which is that behind the glory and glamour of today are hard work and determination of yesterday.